Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenny Wren. Today I'm going to use some papers I got from Temu. They're so pretty. I really enjoyed these. These are called, it's a 24 piece. I've got two lots of papers with these different colours. The Starry Sky style scrapbooking paper. I paid $5.27. They're 6 by 6. So this is what's in it. And I'll show you the papers. So there's this one here. You get two of each, but there was two packs of different sorts in the packs, but I haven't got the other one on hand, but this is the one that I'm going to work with today. I'm only going to use one lot of papers with this, but they're so pretty. I really really love these. They're so gorgeous. I just think they're absolutely beautiful. This one I've started cutting out with this. This is just plain, but I did add a bit of gold fleck. As you can see, I'll add gold paint. It's only cheap paint from Kmart, which was $2. And you can see the difference. Like, this is supposed to be a gold thing that they've got on it, but you can see the difference using the gold paint. So I've just slightly gone over it, but I didn't use it on this one. This one I've marked out to make paper beads, which I've got here, which is one I've done. And these are the others that I've got cut out ready to roll. I'm going to make earrings and a pendant. So I've cut myself some templates to draw out my designs. And what I do when I do this, I go to a window or where there's light, and I place it on the front where I want to see a certain area when I want to cut out. And then I see the outline underneath, so I just mark around it with a pencil. So that's how I've done those. I've used old folder, and I've cut them out, and I use 3 layers to make my and they're quite hard when I glued them on. So I will get started. With these you'll need glue, paper winder like your bead winder, a punch to punch your holes in your pieces for your jewellery, and I use tweezers. You can see where I'll show you what I do with my tweezers. I'm on a pen, a pencil, and a ruler, and a pair of scissors. And I use the ruler and for this, marking this out. So I'll just cut these out. I've did a lot of it pre-done because it just cuts it back, not makes the video so long. And there's a lot of things you can make with this paper. It's absolutely gorgeous. I will be purchasing more because it makes up in beautiful paper beads. Not only for paper beads, you can use it for scrapbooking, journals, in which I will be doing some different things with journals, because I do a lot of journal making also. So I'm just going to cut it out. Oh, and you do need a fingernail file also, just an old one, and I'll show you what I do with that. Okay, I've got the piece cut out for my pendant. I've got that piece there, and then I'm going to glue another piece on the back, like so. So I'm just going to glue those down. When I've done this and painted the edges, I will glaze them. I haven't got on hand what I use for the glazing. I do have one lot of stuff here I use, and that's the acrylic. It's normal floor varnish. It works really well. I've used it quite a few times. Years ago I used it on doing different things that I wanted to do for decoupage and all that sort of stuff. You just make sure you use, well, a lot of people use Mod Podge, but I don't. I use half and half of water and PVA glue mix to go over this first, and then when it all dries, I then use my varnish, and I'll put about 4 coats of that on it. So I've got that. So I'm just going to wipe off the excess glue. So I've got that one done. So now I'm going to glue this side. And make sure I cover it all over properly so I can got good coverage of glue and it won't come unstuck. And then I just put the piece on and I move it around so that I get all the air bubbles out and a good coverage of glue over my paper and my cardboard. And then I'll use this. Make sure I've got it on properly. I'll use my bone folder then. If you haven't got a bone folder, you can use a spatula out of your kitchen, which I used for many years until I got a bone folder. So now I've got that one. I'll set aside to dry, and then I'll cut out and do my earrings. I got chain from Temu, but I bought some necklaces which I will pull it apart and I'll use them for other bits and pieces which I will show when I come back again. I'm not affiliated with the affiliation program. I just like to shop and then use the products. I used to buy from another company, but until I heard about Temu, and they are a lot cheaper than the other place. I won't mention names because I don't think it's fair to other companies, but yeah. And the best part is when I'm cutting it out, I'm really not going to know what it looks like fully until I've got it all cut out. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Like here in Australia, it's a weekend now, where overseas it's is a Friday, I think, in America. So I'm just going to put glue back over here. Just moving it around to make sure I get good coverage of glue, and it also adheres a lot easier that way also. Once again, I'll use my bone folder to get out all the excess glue, and it pushes it down better. Okay, now I'll get the other side on. It's very quick and easy. If I'm too far over, I'll just give it a little bit of a trim. Wipe the stuff off my scissors. Okay. I also got my bottle from Temu too. I'm not sure what the price was I paid for it, but I have got quite a number of bottles that I do use, but I need another one, so I got it from Temu. So there's just the police cars going by. So I'll trim that up. I'm just going to trim it a little bit roughly because you'll see what I'm going to do when they dry. I'll set that one there to dry. So then I'll do the other one.